Hello, I'm teacher Karina, and I'm here to talk to you about different ways of adding emphasis. We can shape our use of English to add emphasis in a number of different contexts, to give strong advice, to express opinions clearly, to disagree, to show concern, to entertain. The list is endless. In a way or another, using emphasis in your writing causes a very good impression on the reader because it demonstrates a great command of standard written English. But be careful. If you use too much of it, your text will sound unnatural and even funny. One of the most effective ways to make language more emphatic when using English is by inverting a sentence's regular word order. This sentence, for example, displays a traditionally common word order in English. There is a subject, followed by a negative verb form in the past, and an object. Now, let's compare it with a second example. This sentence clearly demonstrates a shift in word order. Never is what is known as a negative adverbial. Whenever negative adverbials are placed at the beginning of a sentence, it will resemble a question, but it is, in fact, a statement. Can you feel the difference between them? You may be wondering if people actually use such a structure, but believe me, whenever you need to add emphasis, inversions are a must, regardless of formality, okay? Never is commonly used with present or past perfect can or could. Rarely is commonly used with present simple or perfect can or could. Seldom is also commonly used with present or past perfect can or could. No sooner than refers to an event that quickly follows another in the past, and so is commonly used with past perfect and past simple. Hardly when refers to an event which quickly follows another in the past, and so is commonly used with past perfect. But be careful, you say no sooner than. It's a comparative, you see? However, you say hardly when. Scarcely when or then is also commonly used with past perfect because it refers to an event which quickly follows another in the past. Note that both when and then are correct. Attention to your spelling of the word then as well. You already know the structure not only but also. But notice what happens when the not is placed at the beginning of the sentence. You will repeat the subject in the second clause, okay? It is commonly used with present or past simple can or will. Little is commonly used with present or past simple can or will. On no condition, under no circumstances, on no account, at no time, in no way are all variations of the same adverbial commonly used with present or past simple. Only is only a negative adverbial when combined with another time word such as only after, only when, only later, only then. Observe these examples. In this example, you will combine only with an adverbial phrase which describes place. Note that the inversion does not come immediately after the negative adverbial. Only after you collocate only with another adverb can you change the sentence word order. Attention! If the only combination does not form an adverb of place or time, there is no inversion, okay? Last but not least, pay attention to the use of not until. As it also indicates sequence of events, it is commonly used with perfect tenses or past simple. However, observe that you must state not until what before you come up with the inverted auxiliary. Just be careful, all right? Now, observe these other sentences. What seems to be particularly unusual about them? Can you see there has been a change in the traditional sentence word order as well? Cleft sentences are used to help us focus on a particular part of the sentence and to emphasize what we want to say by introducing it or building up to it with a kind of relative clause. These are sentences introduced by it is, it was, or by a clause beginning in what. Different parts of the sentence can be emphasized in this way. Sentences with because are also possible. Modal auxiliaries are also possible. Cleft sentences are commonly found with verbs such as need, want, like, and hate. It is also possible to emphasize events using auxiliaries do or did. Clauses beginning in all emphasize the only thing. Finally, fronting refers to changing the normal word order in the sentence so that an adverb or a prepositional phrase is emphasized before the verb. Fronting also involves putting the verb before the subject. It involves changing the order of clauses in a sentence and putting first for emphasis a clause that would usually not be first. Time phrases can vary in position and are often put first because the time reference is important. All in all, my dear writer, if you want your text to cause a good impression, fancy grammar and vocabulary structures must you use. All right? Thanks for watching. Bye.